Yesterday, I had to go to court on a motion that the city of Kissimmee, Florida, put in to strike down my answers to their eviction of me from the place I stay at, right? And it was a black female judge that the thing said that she became a judge on January 1st. This lady violated my constitutional rights. This is a black lady, right? So what my question to y'all is, did Dr. Martin Luther King get assassinated for a black female lady to deny me of my civil rights given to all of us in the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Was he assassinated so she could violate my rights? See, people say Jesus was born to be crucified, and I'm saying, so was Dr. Martin Luther King assassinated so this black lady could become a judge and then deny me of the civil rights that this man was killed for giving me? See, so now when you look at it in my understanding with Jesus, right, you say Jesus died for our sins, but you say, because I don't believe that Jesus died for my sins, that it's okay to starve me for 15 years while you wait on me to profess my belief in Jesus. This is what I'm telling my grandchildren. I'm saying, this is why your granddaddy don't believe in their God. He is revealing to you his God, which is him. See, so now he not saying that out of court, you gotta accept another God other than me. What I am saying is, if you ever come to court and you look up there like I did and it said, "In God we trust," and you don't see, you see a crooked ass judge, then you call your granddaddy because he is in there. He's in writing. See, but these ignorant ass people who look at their father in writing, see, they don't want to see me in writing. That's what I'm telling you. See, a black judge that should have known better did what Pontius Pilate did. She washed her hands of the crime. But I'm saying, no, you know better. You're a judge. You're not a governor. See, he was a governor. She's a judge. That means she has knowledge of the law. Now, how did Jesus say, forgive a person who is knowledgeable of the crime? She's a judge. She judged between crimes all day. Plus, she is an attorney. She was an attorney before she became a judge. So she practiced in the profession. So either she was a prosecuting attorney or she was a civil attorney. Either way, she know both sides of the law. Now, how then is she going to violate my rights and then be protected by the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Well, how is she protected by the Civil Rights Act of 1964? And I've been citing the Civil Rights Act of 1964 since I was 25 years old. That's how I got my job back from the post office. But now I'm saying, I don't want my job back. I want my company back the same way you gave me my job back when I was 25 years old. You should have gave me my company back yesterday. But now this is what, so now I don't, man, I'm telling you, I'm emotional about that, because I'm going to tell you, when I saw white judges doing it, male and female, that was business. See, that's why I was in there with my income tax. I'm like, I understand why you doing this, man. You taught to keep us slaves. So I understand it. So it's my business to free my people. So that's why I'm giving you your emancipation papers. I handled my business. See, I'm saying my business was to free you. I said I was going to do it when I was 6 years old, but the church whooped me. Just like you motherfuckers whipping me, they did. That's why I'm saying, man, look, I don't want that shit. See, but I'm telling the lady, like, damn, man, you got me trapped in this legal world that you know I done already destroyed. So then I walk out the motherfucker, right? And I tell them, I'm saying, now y'all know we at war. See, I went in there to put it on the record. So when y'all see that shit, y'all will see that, damn, he'll say that in court, because this is court. It's just that I'm in there or I'm right here. See, when I go to court, that's what they call the color of law. See, okay, look. Damn, see, this is what I'm talking about. I get off this shit because I'm upset, man. I can't believe that a black person did that shit. I guess that's what Tupac was saying, man. I wouldn't believe that a black person would do me harm until they do it. And you like, look at this shit. See, like he said, I never thought a black person would hurt me until they shot me 5 times. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm saying, like, I'll be damn, man. I'm in here fighting for black people who's sitting here know better and trying to run me crazy. And I'm saying, well, damn, man, what God you believe in, man? Who could do? But hey, man, look, the color of law, right? This is the Black Law Dictionary's legal definition of the color of law. The appearance or semblance. That's what happened yesterday. Without the substance. See, that's why I walked out. See, could you do it? And I told them we was at war. I'm saying, listen, y'all know y'all violating the Constitution. We at war. If you come to my motherfucking house, you gonna have to kill me. And then that's when my brothers and sisters are gonna see that we been at war and you violating the Constitution. See, that's what I'm telling you children. See, I don't want to die. But what I'm saying, before I let these motherfuckers keep y'all slaves, I will die. Because if that's what I got to fucking do before y'all realize this a goddamn crime, then so be it. But don't motherfucking say I had to die. You could have saved me yesterday, but you chose not to. And so why would I choose to save you? See, that's what I'm saying. See, I'm trying to save the children, but what about the black judges? Why would I save them nasty motherfuckers? What about the black politicians and the black fucking preachers? They should be saving y'all. But y'all motherfuckers want to sacrifice me like you sacrificed Jesus and now you don't want to be sacrificed? You motherfuckers know better. See, y'all are the color of law. See, y'all are the semblance of religion, but y'all doing the same shit that the high priest Caiaphas did. You're killing motherfuckers for your place and your nation, your religious motherfucking nation. See, you don't care nothing about the people in the world. See, if they don't believe what you believe, you don't give a damn about them. And if they not paying you Caesar's subscription, you don't give a damn about them. See, but the ones of us who born with the mandate to save the people, see, we think about the least of these. We don't even think about ourselves. See, that's when you done already reveal yourself because you done fuck around. These people done mess with you. You ain't even thinking that, man, goddamn, man, everybody looking at you. And now you like, well, damn, bro, hey, man, ain't this me, bro? Hey, bro, hey, you don't remember me? Nah, you reading the Bible about your familiar friends. See, now they scared. And you say, man, what the fuck is you scared of? See, because now you see what you believe was some bullshit. See, so that's the appearance of friendship. See, the semblance of friendship. See, all of this shit is the color of law. It's some fake shit. See, but it's real until it get too real. See, that's when they start snitching. Well, see, but now I'm telling the truth, so I'm saying, okay, bro, now you making up shit. See, you worse than a snitch. See, when you start making up shit, come on, bro. At least a snitch telling what actually happened to get out of trouble. But you lying to keep us in some shit. That's why you worse than a snitch. You worse. You keeping us slaves out of fear or out of reward. But you getting a reward to keep your people slaves. See, that's why, when a black motherfucker do something to me, it's personal. When a white motherfucker do it, it's business. It's the price of doing business. But when a black motherfucker do it, see, I want that bastard out of my motherfucking exodus. See, that's what I want. See, I want to make sure that that black chick don't ever get paid from me. No, I don't want that bitch getting one penny. Not one penny. She could have killed me yesterday. Do you understand that? But see, I'm fighting for tomorrow, so I got to walk away every day. But see, tomorrow, my testimony is going to now subdue whoever's denied me of my rights yesterday. See, then they going to have to come to court, and now they going to have to answer to my truth. So that's why I'm telling y'all kids, see, you're not seeing the real law because of the color of law. see, so what I'm doing is I'm giving you the law so you could see that yesterday they violated the law, the courts, not me. See, I know I look arrogant. See, that's how I was in school. See, I knew better. And I'm saying, man, I ain't listening to that bullshit. Man, I'm trying to talk to my lady, man. Y'all in here lying. See, but if I'd have known better, then I'd have hid myself better. But when I saw Tupac, I saw myself. And I'm saying, Tommy, damn, bro. So then I tried to calm it down, but they was just, And so I'm like, all right, man, now I'm just, see, and I'm saying, you ain't got to tell me why you doing me like this, but you going to have to tell somebody. I used to tell them, I'm saying, all right, man. So why y'all think I got 6 EEOs? Now the black goddamn judge tell me that the post office fine me has nothing to do with my ability to pay. I'm saying, huh? You telling me being in court with the post office stealing all my money, they sent me 0 checks, all that there, but they want me, now check this, they finna try to evict me, this Kissimmee, Florida, right? Now, they say that now they not part of Florida. That's what the judge told me yesterday. They say they Kissimmee. I'm saying, oh, so now y'all individual counties, so it ain't no state of Florida no more. It's counties in the state of Florida now. Well, what is it now? So I'm saying, see, now you saying that it's 4 castles in court. How you now gonna reconstruct around a crime that you committed as a state? See, now you gonna now take my win and you gonna break it up amongst the counties. So now you the founding fathers of the counties of the state of Florida, but what about the state of Florida as a whole? Huh? But in 2008, every county was a part of the whole when I defeated the state of Florida as a whole. So how could you then break up the counties and now I gotta sue you in every county? So that's what I'm saying. All right, motherfucker, now we at war. Now I told you in the public court, we at war. Now bring your ass to my house and try to throw me off my motherfucking property, and you gonna have to kill me, and I'm gonna try to kill one of you motherfuckers. Now, I'm crazy, or is that the rules of engagement? If you're gonna go to war with me, then I'm gonna go to war with you. I'm a fucking veteran. So where's the Navy? Where's the Marines? Where's the Army? These motherfuckers done went to war. Under the color of law, they lied when Bush was the president and had you go hang Saddam Hussein. Now bring there and hang their ass. Huh? Because the same time they was hanging Saddam Hussein, I was in court hanging their ass. Look at the history. Date for date, eye for eye. Now these motherfuckers still 15 years later out here starving me, man. So when is it cruel and unusual punishment to do what you doing to me? So you saying I was born for you to starve me for 15 years? So then you saying you was born to starve me for 15 years. See, it can't be one without the other. See, so are you born to sin because Jesus was crucified so you can? And are we now born to be subjects of your sin, which you say if we do it to you is a crime, but if you do it to us, you forgiven? Because Jesus was crucified by your father, so now my children's father can't defend them because your sin was forgiven? See, I'm asking you kids, man. I'm saying, well, hey, man, the Bible said that I was supposed to adopt you, but the law told me I was supposed to defend your rights. See, so when I defended your rights as the veteran that I am, Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., I then adopted you away from your incompetent parents. See, they wouldn't have known how to save you. See, that's why they sacrificing me in the name of their Jesus. See, I'm saying that's blasphemy. See, because if I was doing the time of Jesus, see, I'm trying to give you sight of this crime and they trying to keep you blind. Now, how would they know how to do what I'm doing for you? How would they know? See, they just go, Jesus, 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 Jesus. How you gonna pray away the devil, man? The devil not gonna flee from a bowing man. See, the devil flee from a man that's standing. See, because he can't knock him down. See, everybody see him standing while you praying. He over there talking. Say, hey, man, this motherfucker right here, man, we just pray about it. No, man, this motherfucker right here. We ain't got to pray. I got this motherfucker here. But then here it is, black people. And you saying, man, you telling me that I just emancipated this motherfucker so this motherfucker could violate my rights? See, that's what I'm hurt by when black people do shit to me. See, that fucks me up, man. Because I'm saying now, well, who the fuck gonna help me? Now I'm reading the Bible where you motherfuckers say a person like me is born to die for your sins. And I'm saying, well, what all these people in prison for? If you church motherfuckers believe that, why all these people in prison? Their sins was for fucking given. Either it is or it fucking not. But now you gonna make me pay for everybody's sin against me? Well, what about my fucking wife? She gotta pay for your sins. She can't be with her husband because of your fucking sins. Because of your belief in Jesus, my wife and I can't be together. So now I can't raise my children for 15 years because of your belief in a motherfucker in a book. And you ain't no blasphemer. What are you? You done stole from people, man, and you can't help them. You can't go where Jesus went, but you said that's the only way to get to the Father is through you. But Jesus went to court. So if you can't go to court, how can they see their Father in you? See, they should see the high priest Caiaphas in you. And your assistant pastors, they should see as the chief priests, the high priests. And those followers in there, they should see as the Pharisees. See, the congregation is the Pharisees. See, because they believe everything the high priest say, the preacher. See, so that world, every church got its own ideology. So how can Jesus, one man, come through all of these ideologies? How? He got to go to court where he once was. Now you got to bring all them ideologies through the eye of this needle. But see, you got all that money. See, but when the devil took my money, I was able to thread the needle's eye with my testimony. See, my testimony now is what you got to go through. Not no eye of a needle. See, you got to do what a human being did. See, not no spiritual person, a real human being. Now, here you are with all these special powers. You can't come to court. So if you can't come to court, then the Bible talking about you scared to defile the judgment hall. So then if you scared to defile the judgment hall, then the Bible's saying that you, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders, how is it saying that a man who went through the eye of the needle, threaded the eye of the needle with his own testimony, is now a high priest? How? I'm not a Christian. That's what I'm telling you. How could Jesus be a Christian or be a follower of Abraham when he was a follower of Moses? He was there commemorating the Passover. That's Moses. See, but you people don't even want to see it. See, I'm saying, well, I'm just like Jesus. I don't believe what y'all believe. That's why y'all sacrificing me. That's why y'all won't let me go to court. So if I was Jesus, you motherfuckers wouldn't let Jesus go to court either. Not as Jesus, you gonna try to make him crazy. That lie you telling, but I'm saying if you can hold on to your lie, how the fuck you think I'm not empowered by my truth? You believe so powerfully in that lie, you believe it's true. So I'm saying, all right, well, if you can hold on to what you believe is true, why you think I can't hold on to what I know is true? I know what I'm saying is true. That's why I can walk in the court, tell the judge we at war, the sheriff in there too. I'm telling him, if you bring your ass to my house, I'm going to bust your ass in the head with this axe I got. I'm walking out the court telling them, all the goddamn sheriffs, go and it should be audio and video. You will see that the same shit I'm saying on this video right here, I said in court yesterday. That's why I'm hurt, man. I supposed to have been with my wife and children yesterday. We were supposed to be crying together, man, but I'm a black woman, man. A goddamn black woman, man. Took me from my fucking family, man. Man, this shit's sad. Damn, I don't even know where I'm at in this thing. Man, I don't even know. Okay, man, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to start. Man, see, this is what I'm saying. I don't believe I'm gonna be able to get to the Bible thing. Because I don't even remember where I'm at. I don't even think I might even started this shit, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm so hurt by this chick, man. I couldn't believe that, man. A black chick did that. Okay, look, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's happening, man. But listen, so if my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth is not the same as you all's truth in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, I don't even think I started the damn thing. This is, I didn't even start it, but this is the testimony. See, this shit got me crying, man. That lady got me, man, I'm hurt, man. See, I couldn't believe if Dr. Martin Luther King was me and he looked at a black person doing that to him, man, how would he feel? Like, damn, I felt so hurt, man. That this black lady up here doing, I said, damn, lady, man, like you, A black man, I'm giving you the truth, man, and you sat here with this bullshit, man. But y'all will look up to her, man, because some person gave her a position, man. But a black man who carving his own motherfucking lane through the courthouse, you motherfuckers won't even invest in it, man. You motherfuckers think he crazy, black motherfuckers, and you telling me we not the lost tribe of Israel, man. The truth can't even save us. And then now y'all won't even let the truth set me free. But listen, man, if my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth, it's not the same as you all's truth. See, so I see how I didn't define it. See, I'm saying, what is your truth? See, my truth I legally established through definitions, legal, secular, through the Webster Dictionary. See, I'm saying, look, man, I'm tired of y'all judging me, so I'm going to use the descriptions of my people, my enemy, my opponent, and then I'm going to describe who I am. And then the black people in my life think I'm crazy. I'm saying, damn, man, but you love Jesus because Jesus in writing, but you don't love me because of what you saw me achieve, and now you saw me defend what I achieved, and now you see my achievements, and now you starving me. So you saw it all, and you still starving. You think I'm crazy, man? Like, come on, man. So what is you all's truth? In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, on January 5th in 2024. Now, when I wrote this, it was 2:16 in the morning. Now it's 4:16 in the morning. How is your God in hood? See, I'm not defining it. See, I want you to come up with your definition of God. So that's why I'm saying, how is your God in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world? The same as mine, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's God, see, which is me, on January 5th in 2024 at 2:20 in the morning was when I wrote this, but when I'm testifying it to you, it's 4:17 in the morning, okay? Okay, yeah, wait. Okay, then how would your religion and hood, see, no definition, how would your religion, what you believe it is, in your hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, on January 5th in 2024 at 2:20 in the morning is when I wrote it. 4:17 in the morning is when I asked you about it. Be my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Senior of Four Castles Incorporated religion, on January 5th in 2024 at 2:25 in the morning. And I'm telling you that at 4:18 in the morning. And if your religion is based on either the Holy Bible or the Holy Quran, then aren't you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, the disbelievers, for whom are defined as to hold not worthy of belief, my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth. Now I'm defining it, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, see, legal is legally defined as accuracy and conformity with actuality in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, on January 5th in 2024 at 2:40 in the morning, and now I'm telling it you at 4:19 in the morning, see, on January 5th in 2024. See, everything I'm doing is current right now at this time, right? But you telling me about what Jesus did with so much belief, but I'm saying, well, where is he at this time? See, I'm doing it this time that I'm telling you about. So how your religion the same as my religion? How is your truth the same as my truth? How is your God the same as my God? See, on this day, January 5th in 2024 at 4:20 in the morning, how is your God my God? How is your religion my religion? How is your truth my truth? For whom the prophets in the Holy Bible and the prophet Muhammad testified about in the Holy Bible in the Middle East. See, so now, see, this is what I'm saying. So it's saying, aren't you the disbelievers that the prophets in the Holy Bible and the prophet Muhammad testified about in the Holy Bible and the Holy wait. No, I want to change this because I got it a different way. So for history's sake, what I was going to say until I had thought about it and I didn't change it, was I was going to say the prophets and the prophets and the prophet Muhammad. But I was like, nah, because the prophets in the Bible, the prophet Muhammad was the one reading their Torah. That's really Moses. See what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, see, the prophet Muhammad doing what I did in a way, see, because he was in the spiritual world's court. See, I'm caught up in the secular world and the spiritual world. See, he wasn't in the legal predicament Jesus was in. He was in the spiritual predicament Jesus was in. See what I'm saying? And since he was who he was, then he was like John. They couldn't kill him, so they just put him in exile and he wrote the Quran. See, I'm reading it. They thought he was crazy. I'm saying, no, man, he's saying the same thing I'm saying, and y'all think I'm crazy just like they thought he was crazy. But y'all believe in Saul. See, y'all believe in the New Testament, and he reading off of the Old Testament, and the Old Testament is telling him about you, who was the New Testament, and I'm reading his testimony. See, it's his testimony. That's why Christians don't like it, because it's his. But they say, see, they believe Saul just because he say Jesus when he changed his name to Paul and wrote what the prophet Muhammad wrote. See, but the Christians so sick that they don't see that the prophet Muhammad just used his name. He didn't lie. He didn't say I'm somebody else. And he said Allah taught him. And see, so he said Allah. I'm saying I'm Allah in my testimony. I'm saying I don't believe in nobody or nothing other than the law and me. See, I believe, so that's what John was talking about, saying God is the Word and the Word is God. See, I'm saying in order for me to be as confident as I am, I believe in the law that I read. See, so I'm saying, hey man, you could kill me all you want, but the law gonna track you down, man. So if I be afraid of you and kill myself, then I done your job for you. See, I'm saying, nah, motherfucker, I'm gonna try to live until you gotta go on trial for trying to kill me. See, but that's what I'm telling you, Black people is taught that whoever come to save them gotta die for them. Then whoever, that's why we the lost tribe of Israel. Anybody who come and claim you gonna kill them. I'm saying, damn, if I would have read the Bible, I'd have known to leave you, man. I never read the Bible, so I loved you in spite of you. But now I see you clearly, man. I see you. Man, you sick, man. These people done trick you. Look, so look now. So I'm saying, see, for whom the prophets in the Holy Bible, so I'm changing it, testified about, no, wait a minute. See, I'm saying the prophets testified about, so this is what I'm saying, for whom the prophets testified about in the Holy Bible in the Middle East, for which is defined as countries of Southwestern Asia and Northern Africa, and the Holy Quran in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, and the Prophet Muhammad. See, okay, look, see, I'm doing it now. This real time. See, I knew I was changing it, but now I'm changing it to what I wanted to say. But since I'm trying to show people how I'm doing it, so they can show the kids that, hey, this is how I wrote this. See, so this is like reality TV inside of a crime. So if I was inside of the belly of the beast, this is how it would look. See what I'm saying? So when they say the whale ate Jonah, see, I'm saying the state of Florida ate me, not a whale. The elected officials of the state of Florida. So now I got to explain it to you. So I'm saying, and the Prophet Muhammad. See, so what I'm doing is separating the eras. See, the Prophet Muhammad was from a different era. See what I'm saying? And the Prophet Muhammad testified. See, they trying to say I'm a Muslim. I'm saying, man, I'm not a Muslim. See, I believe in what the Prophet Muhammad's saying because I did what he talking about. So why wouldn't I see what he saw if I had to deal with it in court? See, I'm saying this is the principality. This is the people who deceiving people. See, now when you tell the truth, you reveal all of the deceivers. See, but I didn't know. I'm like, man, I'm trying to defend myself, and now y'all trying to kill me because y'all deceiving these people. I'm saying, well, what about my wife? What about my children? What about my oath to my country? Now you telling me I can't fulfill my oath to my country because you don't love my country? I'm saying, well, you a fucking domestic enemy, and we'll be to see you, partner. See, raise your hand. When the military get here, we'll be to see you. You don't like this country? We don't like you. See, this thing got, so if you got a black motherfucking judge that can violate my rights, then why the fuck do I give a damn about a black judge that'll violate the Constitution? You should go to prison. You violated the law. What the hell I care because you black? Oh, then that's a hate crime. I charge you with a hate crime. Shit, because you worse than any white man. Man, you could have did what was right and chose to do wrong. Shit. And the Prophet Muhammad testified about and for whom the Prophet Muhammad testified. Okay, because yeah. That's what I'm saying. So see, I'm doing it right now. So y'all see it right? Motherfucking 9. That's what I'm doing. For whom? Oh, no, wait. Okay, for whom? See, boy, it take me hours, man. Don't you see 2-something? I was writing it. I've been up since 2-something, and I'm just 39 minutes. Man, I'm trying to tell you. See, I'm putting in the work, but I ain't getting paid. And for whom the Prophet Muhammad testified about in the Quran. Wait a minute, not in the Quran, but hold on, I always say Holy Quran. In the Holy Quran in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. See, so he was in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. They was in the Middle East. See, That's Jerusalem, all that, right? Saudi Arabia is over there, but I knew exactly where he was. See, I looked him up and it said he was from Mecca, Saudi Arabia. So if I can tell you exactly where he from, then Wade Saul, see, Wade Paul, see, this man was who he was the whole time, but he was persecuted just like I am who I am the whole time, and I was persecuted. But I'm saying, well, I can't lie and say that I believe in something I don't believe in, because that's going to throw my children off. They're going to be like, well, why daddy lying? He don't believe in that, right? So now this is what I'm saying. I got to tell my truth in the face of your truth, and you want me to abandon my truth for your truth. And I'm saying, well, your Lord and Savior didn't make it out of court, but he made it back from the grave. And I'm saying, well, why I got to go to the damn grave when I done made it back from court? Because your Lord and Savior didn't make it back from court. Now I got to go to the grave? See, that's what I'm saying. That's why that religion shit is crazy, man. See, now they mad with me because I defeated them in court with my truth. But I'm saying, didn't the Bible say I was supposed to be saved by the... Wait, no, it's in here. Let me finish. For whom the Prophet Muhammad testified about in the Holy Bible in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. If yesterday, on January 4th in 2004 at 9:20 in the morning, a black female judge in the Osceola County Courthouse in the state of Florida told me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated. See, when I walked in there yesterday, she knew I was a king. She knew it. But she said I'm not relevant. And see, and that's when I told her ass, now we at war. See, you say I'm not relevant, I'm going to show you not relevant. Now you going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that crime you committed one day. See, your ass is diseased. See, but see, this is what I'm saying. I got to be the leader of the lost tribe of Israel. See, I got to be, because the tribe, where is the tribe? Think about it. If I'm the leader of a lost tribe, they would be lost. They couldn't be in court with me. I got to call them. They lost. I got to send out a call to these motherfuckers. But they sick ass leaders came because their leaders are being led by the serpent. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. See, they tell you they are descendants of Adam. So they follow after they women. See, they follow after lust. They follow after money. They follow after anything. They followers. So see, what the devil do is he give them the deal that Jesus rejected. See, I'm telling y'all, I'm saying, hey, the devil tried to give me that same deal, but I rejected it. I'm saying, look, I'm in court showing you I took the Constitution. I took you because you was lost. So I had to take your legal rights to assemble. See what I'm saying? But you don't understand it. You lost. You the lost tribe of Israel. And once you understand that, then you will hear my voice. That's why he say, my people will hear my voice. But you assholes not my people, see? Y'all not my people, man. Y'all not even Jesus' people. Y'all the high priest Caiaphas people. That's why y'all just self-destruct. You have no base. You have no understanding of self. You have no obligation to humanity. You are the lost tribe of Israel. Told me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, that mine, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy. See, that's when I told her, I'm saying, hey, I'm a veteran. See, so that's when, okay, you gonna reduce me? Well, you only reducing me to Petty Officer third class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. See, now I'm like Caesar. See, but see, y'all don't want to see, you don't want to look at the military part of my life. See, Jesus never had no military training, man. Moses did. See, I'm like, now it's like I'm calling my motherfucking military brothers. See, you don't want to say I'm a king, but you can't deny that I'm a goddamn petty officer. You can't deny my rank. And you just violated the Constitution. That's what nine. Rules of engagement has been broke. Your ass finna be seized. Just like King George. See, this time we making it all the way. see, we long as you didn't mess with us, see, we let the king go. See, we let him go. This time, every kingdom finna fall, like the Bible say. See, because if you don't want to recognize that I'm the king of this whole shit, then this whole shit finna fall. Because there ain't no king other than me, not in court. See, out in the world, I don't give a damn who you worship out there. But bring your ass in the court and say I'm not God. Bring your ass, but you won't come. See, you won't come legal. You're going to come like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Then I uncover your ass, and now you, see, because you know the king just walked in and walked out that motherfucker. You know it. See, but don't nobody else know it. But when they see it, goddamn, that motherfucker telling us the truth. That's the Constitution walking around. That's the embodiment of the humanity of us. That's the motherfucker who took over the eagle and brought that motherfucker into a human being, and he got dominion over the eagle and all the fowls of the air. This the motherfucker right here, born of a woman, raised in South Street Projects, came up and was the king. No talent, but was talented, but didn't want to use it. When his family started, he backed away. He said, no, man, I'm way greater than this. He said, no, I'm not an entertainer. I don't entertain. See, when I do something, it's real and it's everlasting. See, when I put my hand on it, it's done. See, ask my wife, she'll tell, but she probably was telling y'all, but y'all ain't believe her. See, she's like, man, he done already proved himself to me. See, y'all finna get proved. He finna show it to y'all. So let me get back to what I'm doing here. For whom the prophets testified about in the Holy Bible in the Middle East, for which is defined as the countries of the Western Asia and Northern Africa, and for whom the Prophet Muhammad testified about in the Holy Quran in Mecca and Saudi Arabia. If yesterday, on January 4th in 2024 at 9:20 in the morning, a black female judge in the Osceola County Courthouse in the Middle District of Florida told me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, that my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, that nothing for which is defined as no part of what happened to me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, in the civil nor criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, nor in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning was relevant evidence, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as legal evidence, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as all admissible evidence, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as evidence that is relevant and is of such a character not unfairly prejudicial, based on heresy or privilege. See, so how am I privileged if you violate my rights? See, so I had to give you my relevant evidence, and you said that I don't have rights. That's what the black female judge said, right? Okay, now relevant evidence and is of such a character not unfairly prejudicial based on heresy or privilege that the court should receive. So see, she said that they shouldn't receive none of the evidence that happened to me in court because they say they could send me and they not part of the court system. And I'm saying, well, you the 9th district court, that's Orange County. You part of the 9th judicial that caused the crime. But see, this what I'm saying. But if I get upset, then tomorrow never come for me. I'll never be free because they would have captured me yesterday. But see, y'all who think I was born to die for you, see, I'm saying what day you gonna save me? See, I got the date that I legally save you. But what date you gonna historically save me? Like what date you gonna give me back? But I'm off when I'm doing, fuck y'all. But listen, cause y'all ain't gonna never do right. The Bible said, you murderers. Okay, privilege that the court should receive, both oral and documentary. So see, it's like a documentary. Like if it's a documentary, like this documentary, this is a documentary that they should have accepted yesterday. See, of such a character that if reasonably and substantially proves the point rather than merely raising suspicion or conjecture in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, tending to prove or disprove a matter in issue in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning was not admissible. See, she said that it wasn't admissible, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as not capable of being legally admitted in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:20 in the morning. Now, see, I'm saying now y'all should know that any crime y'all commit, they bring it up when you get caught, even if it's not the same crime. See, so now I'm showing y'all, I'm saying, well, hey, they telling me that the crime that they committed against me in court is not relevant to the crime that was happening to me yesterday in court. So I'm saying, Judge, you saying that the crime that you could, she say, well, we not the state of Florida, we Kissimmee. I say, so y'all not the state of Florida? So Kissimmee not in the state of Florida no more? See, but y'all, they done put me in a mental hospital 8 times. I gotta walk away, see, cause the crazy people look like they the ones telling the truth. See, so I gotta play the scene like my mama used to show me with my daddy, and then I gotta come out here and reenact the scene, and hopefully y'all save me from the criminal. See, okay, look, while Pastor Willie C. Barnes teach the congregation in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, that Jesus Christ was crucified for the sins of Christians in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, as if my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the United States Navy's truth, for which is defined as the body of real things, events, and facts in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning did not legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally deliver the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally settled, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to place on a permanent, orderly basis by regulation, my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal inheriting, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to receive dominion from the prophets in the Holy Bible and from the Prophet Muhammad in the Holy Quran, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, under the laws of intestate succession in the United States of America upon the ancestors of the testimonies in the Holy Bible and the ancestor of the Holy Quran, for whom name is the Prophet Muhammad, passed away. And now your politicians are now asking you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, and mosques in the United States of America and the territories of the United States of America. See what? Okay, now I want to clarify something. If you in a detention center, a jail, or a prison, you can't vote. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not saying the people who are in jail, a detention center, or prison, because you done lost your rights. But people who are in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, and mosques in the United States of America and the territories of the United States of America are asked to exercise, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to make use of or to not exercise, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to put into action your voters' rights in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, and mosques, which are legally protected, for which is defined as to cover and shield you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, okay, churches, see, okay, I gotta make a correction. I'm glad I do this like this, so I can make a correction. But see, I like it. Okay, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, from exposure, ingested. Damn, I'm saying it. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, I done got upset. But okay, look. From exposure, injury, damage, and destruction by way of the Voters' Rights Act of 1965, for which was signed into law on August 6 in 1965 by President Lyndon Johnson. The Voters' Rights Act of 1965 legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally outlawed the discriminatory voting practices adopted in many southern states after the Civil War, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an internal armed conflict between people of the same country in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. After the war from 1861 to 1865, resulting from the Confederate States' attempted secession, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the process and act of withdrawing, especially in the midst of the Garden of Eden, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, especially from religious and political association in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, specifically a country and state's officials ceasing to be a part of another country by becoming independent in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the name of President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, and independent in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the name of King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated, from the Union, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an organization formed to negotiate with employers on behalf of workers collectively about job-related issues such as salary, benefits, hours, and working conditions in the 50 states and territories of the United States of America, especially in the midst of the Garden of Eden, specifically in the midst of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and more specifically in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally used the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran against the elected, for whom, I'm going to say for whom, and then I'm going to say for whom are, okay, for whom are defined as carefully selected officials, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as of, relating to, involving an office, position of trust, and authority in the state of Florida, specifically in the midst of the Garden of Eden, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally reveal, for which is defined as to make publicly the elected, for whom are defined as chosen for salvation through divine mercies officials, for whom are, for whom are defined as one who administers the rules of the state of Florida's circle conspiracy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as will conspiracy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a conspiracy, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as any agreement by two or more persons to commit an unlawful act coupled with an intent to achieve the agreement's objective, action and conduct that furthers the agreement in combination with an unlawful purpose in which a single member and group separately agrees with two or more other members and groups against me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal, and in the federal, man, okay, hold on, let me make a little correction. And in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning for eternity and beyond infinity, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally to God, for whom is Allah's electee, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a person chosen in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom Allah, for whom is God's elect. So say, okay, yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah, Allah, yeah, okay, yeah. For whom is Allah's elect. Yeah. For whom is Allah's elect. Allah, for whom is God's elect, for whom is defined as chosen for office in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's elect, for whom is defined as one chosen by divine favor in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Who all illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally denied me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, of mine for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's civil rights, for which are defined as the non-political rights of a citizen, especially the rights of personal liberty guaranteed to United States citizens by the 13th and 14th Amendments to the United States Constitution, and by acts of Congress, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, which I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally used in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, to protect, for which is defined as defend, for which is defined as to drive danger and attack away from Four Castles Incorporated, Chancey Incorporated, and me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, with the Civil Rights Act of 1964, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a federal statute that prohibits employment discrimination, and harassment by the United States Postal Service against me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, on the basis of race, sex, pregnancy, religion, and natural origin, as well as prohibiting retaliation against any employee who imposes illegal harassment and discrimination in the workplace. So that I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr., could legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally lead you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally out of the forbidden tree for which Moses testified in the Holy Bible that the serpent led Eve towards as Adam followed the serpent and Eve into the midst of the forbidden tree, is why your religious, for which is defined as relating to and manifesting faithful devotion to and acknowledge ultimate reality and deities, for whom are defined as the rank and essential nature of a God's teachers, for whom are defined as one that teaches, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to instruct a person of ordinary skill in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, in the art of how to make and use religious corporations, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, are legally defined as a corporation, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an entity, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an organization, such as a business or a governmental unit that has a legal identity apart from its members and owners, having authority under law to act as a single person distinct from the shareholders who own it, and having rights to issue stock and exist indefinitely in religion, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a system of faith and worship usually involving belief in a supreme being and usually containing a moral and ethical code, especially such a system recognized and practiced by a particular hood, project, community, school, a particular hood, project, community, school, college, and university. Okay, so practiced by a particular hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogue, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, judgment hall, sect, and sect, denomination all over the world, and in the temple in Jerusalem, especially in accordance with the legal rules of the Ten Commandments, for which are defined as the ethical commandments of God given according to the ethical commandments of God given according to biblical account of Moses. A biblical account to Moses. Okay, now this is what it says. This is what it says. It says the ethical commandments of God given according to biblical accounts to Moses. I remember that. See, but I didn't finish it. So, okay. See, that's what I'm letting you know. See, when I get emotional, man, I'm telling you, that black judge really hurt me yesterday, boy. I'll tell you, man. But anyway, God given according to biblical accounts to Moses by voice and by writing on stone tablets on Mount Sinai, into a legal person for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, after Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee became legal personality. After Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee became, and then I'm going to say the legal personality in the temple in Jerusalem and the judgment hall in Jerusalem, who was legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally distinct, for which is defined as distinguishable to the eye or mind from the natural persons for whom were the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, the elders of the people in the temple in Jerusalem, who made up the leadership of the temple in Jerusalem, for whom were created. Hold on, let me see. But my mama get mad if I said, for whom were created to carry out ecclesiastical, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as of, relating to, and involving the church, the temple, the synagogue, and the mosque in your hoods, projects, communities, schools. In your hoods, projects, communities, churches, temples, synagogues. So I'm leaving the schools out. See, even though it's probably in there, but you go to church, so you go into a place. So your churches, temples, synagogue. You know what? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say schools anyway. Because you're right, they probably got some place where you can go in there. So I need to go get the devil out of there too. Yeah, he probably in there lurking. I'm gonna go get his ass out of there too. And the mosques in your hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, especially as institutions, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, are legally defined as the commencement, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as introductory clause, for which, according to the Black's Law, introductory clause, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the first paragraph of a contract, which typically begins with a religious, for which is defined as of, relating to, and devoted to religious beliefs, observations, and purposes in your hood, project, community, school, college, university, church, temple, synagogues, mosque, detention center, jail, prison, and judgment hall all over the world is why legal history, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the branch of knowledge in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, that records and explains the events specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, within a system of law generally as steps in the progress of civilization, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the transformation, for which is defined as an act, process, and instance of transforming, for which is defined as to change and structure the criminal matter to a civil one by law and judgment in the temple in Jerusalem, in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally revealed, for which is defined as to make known to God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And mine, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world through divine, for which is defined as of, relating to, and proceeding directly from God or a God's inspiration, for whom is defined as an inspiring, for which is defined as having animating, for which is defined as possessing and characterized by life's agent, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as someone for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., that produces an effect specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, that your religious, for whom is defined as a member of a religious order under Masonic vows, teachers, for whom are defined as one whose occupation is to instruct in the midst of the Garden of Eden, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, are the religious peers, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as someone who is of equal status, rank, and character with the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in the temple in Jerusalem, specifically in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, are not religious peers, for whom, for whom, and then I'm going to say for whom are defined as one that is of equal standing with Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville. No, I'm going to say one for whom is, because then I'm saying you're supposed to go back to being Jesus. If, okay, are not religious peers, for whom is defined as one that is of equal standing with Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. So see, what I'm saying is, your religious teachers, according to what I'm looking at, is peers with the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people. They not peers with Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. See what I'm saying? Because they can't go into the judgment hall where where high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priest, the high priest, the scribes, and the elders took Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee to stand before Pontius Pilate. And even Pontius Pilate said that Jesus committed no crime. See, but the black judge, she didn't say that I didn't commit no crime. She said that the crime that was committed against me was not admissible in court. So that's what she would have said to Jesus. She would have said, well, the Bible is not admissible to you, Jesus, because you got to die now like you had to die then. And I'm saying, well, now that's a crime. You can't kill a bum on the street without you having to die about it. So now you telling me that Jesus would have to die? Like, well, I mean, when would you save him? So how would you be a peer of Jesus Christ? Or how would Jesus Christ be a peer of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? How are your religious teachers in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world be God, for whom is Allah, and Allah, for whom is God's begotten messengers, for whom, right? See, so I'm saying, how can your religious teachers be God's? If Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was God's only begotten son, so now all of these chief priests, high priests, scribes, and elders should be the begotten messengers of Jesus' Father. See, Jesus was their only begotten son, but now it has multiplied all of these ways to get to Jesus. And then when you get to Jesus, you're supposed to get to Jesus' Father. Now, if none of y'all preachers could do for y'all what I did in the place where Jesus was last known to be, in the judgment hall. So it doesn't matter what judgment hall that now brings the truth to the people. It's the judgment hall was the last place Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was in the flesh. So if the truth is going to come back through the flesh, then why don't you think that the truth would have to go in it as flesh and come out as words? How else would you know the truth if it's not in writing? And now if the devil is fleeing from it. See, so that black judge showed me that she got a devil in her, that she sided with the devil. Messenger, for whom are defined as one who bears a message, for which is defined as a communication in writing and speech or by signals in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, like Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, the Prophet Muhammad, Minister Malcolm X, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., all legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally gave God's message, for whom are defined as a messenger's mission, and Allah's message, for whom are defined as an underlying theme and ideal to God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, is how I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., was legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally saved, for which is defined as set aside, stored, and preserved for later use in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, because of the blood of Minister Malcolm X and because of the blood of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. after Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee wasn't saved, for which is defined as delivered from sin and from spiritual death in the temple in Jerusalem, nor in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, by the blood of the Lamb, for which is defined as a young sheep, especially one that is less than 1 year old or without permanent teeth, that the Lord, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a title of honor or nobility, belonging properly to a baron, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a man who held land directly from the crown in exchange for military service, but applied also to anyone who obtains the rank of a peer, for whom is defined as a noble, for whom is defined as of high birth in Jerusalem made Moses, for whom is defined as a Hebrew prophet who led the Israelites out of Egyptian slavery, and at Mount Sinai delivered the law establishing God's covenant with the Israelites, a God to Pharaoh in Egypt according to Moses' own first-hand knowledge, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as personal knowledge, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as knowledge gained through first-hand, for which is defined as obtained by, coming from, and being direct personal observation and experience, ordered, adjudicated, and decreed, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as traditional words used to introduce a court decision for Moses to order, for which is defined as to command the Israelites, for whom are defined as a descendant of Jacob, for whom is defined as a son of Isaac and Rebekah, the twin brother of Esau, and heir of God's promise of being blessing to Adam, the Hebrew patriarch, for whom is defined as one of scriptural fathers of the human race, or of the Hebrew people, to take a lamb's blood and put the blood of the lamb on the highest post of their homes in the temple in their homes in Egypt. Okay, in Egypt. Okay, saved. Wait a minute, hold on. Some race. Okay, I'm gonna say no. All right, in Egypt, so the high blood on the high post of their homes in Egypt. And then I'm saying is what caused me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, to have to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally redeem, for which is defined as to buy back the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, with my for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's Truth, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as accuracy in the recounting of events in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, from the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, the elders of the people in Jerusalem, in the temple in Jerusalem, in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world's false statements for which, now I'm going to say, yeah, well, they are, because they create false people. So I'm saying, I'm saying that their congregation is false statements. So that's why they tell you the false statements that made them the Pharisees. See, and that's how I see Christians, because they tell me what they believe. And then when I go get the same thing that they say they believe, I then see them contrary to the side they say they believe in. I'm saying, well, you doing this to me, and then, well, you not Jesus. I'm saying, well, are you the damn Pharisees? See, you saying who I'm not, but the Bible's saying who you are. So they are false statements for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as untrue statements knowingly made by the angels of the dragon, that old serpent. The dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the high priests, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, the elders of the people in Jerusalem, in the temple in Jerusalem, in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, with the intent to mislead God, for whom are Allah's children, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Okay, make sure I'm doing it. God, boom, boom. Then Allah, boom, boom. Oh, now this. Okay, I went too many. Hold on, I gotta make a correction. I doubled it up, so I gotta go undouble it and make sure it's right again. Okay, so now with the intent to mislead God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, and mine. Okay, I got it now. And mine, for whom name is King Tommy Chancellor Castles Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, in the midst of the Garden of Eden, in the midst of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Okay, now that is my testimony. So now I'm going to go get the Prophet Muhammad out of the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 33. I'm going to go, let me see. Okay, I'm going to go 30, chapter, Shihi International Version, chapter 33, verses 35 to 45. And it says, indeed, the Muslim men and Muslim women, the believing men and believing women, the obedient men and obedient women, the truthful men and truthful women, the patient men and patient women, the humble men and humble women, the charitable men and charitable women, the fasting men and fasting women, the man who guard their private parts, and the women who do so, and the man who remembereth Allah often, and the woman who do so. For them Allah has prepared forgiveness and a great reward in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and on January 5th in 2024 at 5:29 in the morning. See, I'm saying, who else could do it if I already did it? So now, why would you say, because you didn't do it, that Allah didn't do it? So how could Allah prove that Allah is Allah if you won't accept the evidence of Allah? See, I don't understand. I'm saying I'm me, I'm my God, so I'm saying, well, I would be the Prophet Muhammad's Allah if I'm doing what he said to do. Oh, shit, man. This shit crazy. It is not for a believing man or a believing woman when Allah and his messenger have decided a matter that they should. Look at this. Oh, come on now. Check this. It is not for a believing man or a believing woman when Allah and his messenger have decided a matter in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, that they should thereafter have any choice about the matter in the Osceola County Courthouse on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. What was I doing in there? See, this is what the Prophet Muhammad was talking about. And whosoever disobey Allah and his messenger has certainly strayed into clear error in the Osceola County Courthouse on January 4th in 2023 at 9:30 in the morning. See, that's when Kissimmee, Florida became a aider and abettor of Sanford, Florida and Orlando, Florida against King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. So now that's 3 counties in this area that conspired against me. They are in clear error. I went into court yesterday and they knew it. But see, do the people know? See, who keep putting me in a mental hospital, do they know? See, but if I can't get the story to the people, how would you know? And remember, O Muhammad, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor and you bestowed favor in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and on January 5th in 2024 at 5:33 in the morning. Keep your wife and fear Allah while you conceal within yourself that which Allah is to disclose in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on January 5th in 2024 at 5:33 in the morning. And you fear the people, while Allah has more right than that you fear him in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in Osceola County Courthouse on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, but now it's January 5th in 2024 at 5:34 in the morning. So now, how then has not the city of Kissimmee been consumed by fire? So when Zeta had no longer any need for her, we married her to you in order that, well, look, I'm saying Zeta, Z-A-Y-D. So when Zeta had no longer any need for her, we married her to you in order that there not be upon the believers any discomfort, i.e. guilt, concerning the wives of their claim, i.e. adopted sons, when they no longer had need of them. See, so when they no longer had need of your adopted sons and they were putting them in jail and prison and y'all biological sons, see, I adopted them because I saw that they had no need for them, and I did. I got a need for them because I'm saying, now let me show you how to become valuable. That's my need, so they can become me. I'm saying, well, listen, they say I couldn't be like Jesus, but you could be like me. You could take care of your children. You can provide for your woman, and I'm gonna show you how to do it, because I'm gonna employ you to do it. That's gonna be your job, becoming a better you. See what I'm saying? So when they have no use for you, I got a use for you. But see, the goddamn spiritual world, see, they just want to take money from you. They got no use for you. See, they want you to go out and get money by any means necessary, and then they gonna come in prison ministries and then tell you you ain't about shit. But I'm saying, well, why you ain't help them stay out of prison? You got all the goddamn money. So any discomfort, i.e. guilt, concerning the wives of their claimed, i.e. adopted sons, when they no longer have need of them, and ever is the command, i.e. decree of Allah, accomplished in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and on January 5th in 2024 at 5:36 in the morning. There is not to be upon the prophet any discomfort concerning that which Allah has imposed upon him in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. But what I'm saying is how it's not any discomfort in those who for whom said that they are followers of the Prophet Muhammad, and now they have put discomfort on him by becoming disbelievers in me. See, look, there is not to be upon the Prophet Muhammad any discomfort concerning that which Allah has imposed upon him. See, you have given him discomfort because you can't come represent him. See, now I had to go get him to show the people that you're not a good representative of Islam nor the Prophet Muhammad. See, so now you done sent these people to go kill in the name of the Prophet Muhammad, but now the Prophet Muhammad saying that you wasn't worthy to execute that command. See? This is the established way of Allah, which those prophets who had passed on before, see? See, just like the Prophet Muhammad passed on, and now I'm here fulfilling all past prophecies. See, my truth is now destroying all lies before me, but after me, I done already destroyed any lie that you tell about me or Jesus or any other person, because what makes you qualified to give a testimony when you have no evidence of yourself worthy to tell someone else's truth? You got to be telling your truth to see a truth, See, so there is not to be upon the prophet any discomfort concerning that which Allah has imposed upon him. This is the established way of Allah, which those prophets who had passed on before, and ever is the command of Allah, a destiny decreed in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and on January 5th in 2024 at 5:39 in the morning. Allah praises those who convey the messages of Allah and fear him and do not fear anyone but Allah in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, so now on January 5th in 2024 at 5:40 in the morning, I'm destroying the court in Kissimmee. See, I'm destroying them. That's what see, they wanted me to act the fool yesterday. See, now I'm giving my testimony of the foolishness that I survived yesterday. So one day tomorrow, you're going to go back in there and put everybody on their belly like the serpents they supposed to be. See, they just got a reign. Now they supposed to crawl on their belly for the rest of their fucking life. But y'all don't believe in the Bible now, right? You want to kill Jesus, but you don't want the judge to crawl on a fucking belly. I got pissed off, but let me. And Allah praises those who convey the messages of Allah and fear him and do not fear anyone but Allah. And sufficient is Allah as accountant in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on January 5th in 2024 at 5:41 in the morning. Muhammad is not the father of any one of your men, but he is the messenger of Allah and seal, i.e. last of the prophets. And ever is Allah of all things knowing in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. That is when he became your adoptive father, because he saw that the devil was impersonating Jesus Christ. You see, he saw that the devil was trying to be the teacher of the Prophet Muhammad's words. And so then he gave his testimony in deliverance of you. O you who have believed, remember Allah with much remembrance in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, in the simple name of Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, as well as in Osceola Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida, as well as in the Pensacola and the Escambia County Courthouse in Pensacola, Florida. See, but I never entered in the court. I just took my paperwork in there so they wouldn't harass me. See what I'm saying? See, but they knew about me, because any area I go to the courts and let them know I'm in that area, so don't come harassing me. And exalt him morning and afternoon in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. because you don't want to meet him, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., inside of no judgment hall anywhere in the world. Because if you want to come up against him and you are Islam, he's going to put the Prophet Muhammad on you. And if you come up against him and you Christian, then he's going to put the prophets in the Old and the New Testament on you. And if you a judge, then he's going to put the Constitution on you. So what can you do to him that he hasn't already done to you? Fool. It is he who confers blessing upon you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, from inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and yet and still you still denied him of his constitutional rights as well as his civil rights inside of the Osceola County Courthouse on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And his angels asked him to do so, that he may bring you out from darknesses into the light. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and on January 5th in 2024 at 5:45 in the morning. And ever is he to the believers merciful in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as in the Osceola County Courthouse on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, I done walked out. See, but now I'm sending my truth back in there to make them get on their belly. Just like when they tell you to get down, and they put them guns on your ass. See, that's what I'm doing now. I'm sending the police back in there on January 5th in 2024 and seize their ass. But see, they won't do that for God, right? But they did that for the high priest Caiaphas. See, that's what the Bible say. Didn't they go get Jesus? But they won't go get the crooked ass judge. See, that's what I'm saying. Christians. See, so Jesus was born to die for their sins so the crooked ass judge can put your children in prison. They're greeting the day that met him will be, or they're greeting the day they meet him will be peace. And he has prepared for them a noble reward in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in Osceola County Courthouse on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. O prophet, indeed we have sent you as a witness and a bringer of good tidings and a warner in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, as well as in Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida, on January 5th in 2024 at 5:48 in the morning for eternity and beyond infinity. Because once I add this in to my testimony, it's forever part of my testament. See, just like when Saul changed his name to Paul, and now y'all believe everything he says. See, I'm saying, hey, this is real life history, and the Prophet Muhammad saying that y'all do not represent him. See, so he's old prophet indeed. We have sent you as a witness. See, I'm sending him as a witness to your congregation, to your members in your synagogue, that you are not a shepherd of them. You are a user of them. You are a deceiver of the people. And he warning them. Say, you don't want to fuck with this dude right here. That motherfucker gonna destroy you. And see, you might get him that day. You think you getting him. But the next day, he gonna come and destroy you. And then he gonna make the people go back that day and destroy you. Because you tried to destroy him that day, and that day he walked past your destruction and destroyed your ass the next day. See, that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow coming, motherfucker. You best believe that. But you better be ready. But I'm telling you today, you're not going to make it tomorrow. I'm telling you. But I'm going to make it today. And if I don't make it today, you goddamn sure enough I ain't going to make it tomorrow. Because I'm making sure of that today. See what I'm saying? I'm putting my work in today that you don't make it tomorrow. But you praying today that I don't make it to tomorrow. But I'm saying you not going to make it either, motherfucker. Your prayers falling on deaf ears. And one who invites to Allah by his permission and an illusionary... okay. An illuminating lamp. See how the guy got mad. So hold on. This is the last one. And one who invites to Allah by his permission. See, that means you can't come unless I give you permission. And an illuminating lamp. See, you supposed to be a flickering truth. See, because I supposed to be able to see the truth in your misinformation, but you're not supposed to be a devil. See, you supposed to be humble. See what I'm saying? See, you supposed to be as wise as the serpent. So that's when I see you flickering, that you trying to become a lamp. See what I'm saying? See, that's what that means, illuminating. See, you starting to turn on. See what I'm saying? But I can't see you because you so evil in your enlightenment. See, you still a martyr. You trying to die for the cause. You not trying to live for the cause. See, I'm trying to defeat the devil by saving my life. See, you're trying to defeat the devil by giving your life. And I'm saying, well, if you give your life, who gonna save your family? You gone. So if I don't get back home, then I done martyred myself, and now somebody else gonna take care of my family. So where is that in your religion? Like, where does that make sense? That you martyr yourself and say you taking care of your family when you dead? See, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers waiting on me to die. But I'm saying, I thought y'all said Jesus died for my sin. But now you saying, well, you don't have no sin. And I'm saying, exactly. So now you saying because you can't find no fault with me, now I gotta die because I found fault in you. See, that's what the fuck going on.